Okay, so I'll sort of show you how I pretty much have it all sort of like packed. Start off with, you only need to worry about 3 tripods: your seat stand, the cymbal tripod that was holding your hi-hat cymbal, which is that thing over there, and your snare pad, which is right over here, and then the stand that holds the Octopad. So it's not too heavy at all. In fact, I've got it sort of like in this little sports bag, and in there I also just put my my bass drum pedal. I've got the stick bag over here. Okay, so that's one bag. I can't fit my seat into this bag over here, so I just got like this old barreling bag, you know, one of those little Irish sort of frame drums. It's about a 16-inch in diameter or so. I put the seat into there. That can just go over my shoulder. Okay, now the main two things of this, oh, by the way, amp and its cover. But in here, basically what I've got all my patch leads and leads, my power packs, you know, for the Octopad, and the lead for the amp is in here. The foot bracket, this is one little thing. The little spikes that are around these, real dangerous. This is what I sort of thought I might sort of give you a heads up about. So I didn't want to have this hanging in there, punching holes. So what I did was I got like a little divider that's in this case. You know, when you buy any of these kind of like cases that, you know, like I suppose photographers sort of get their hands on this sort of stuff. I've just picked this up from like my local sort of hardware sort of store, Bunnings, that we have here in Australia. I've got like about 4 of these cases that are in place. Got a little divider. Just put one of these little dividers in here, just make it as narrow as possible. I put these 2 little spikes in here. In turn, that allows me to put the bracket in a nice, neat little fashion, like so. Just like that. Okay. You've got quite a bit of room over here, so that will go over like so. Then the 2 rolling pads go in there. I just sort of I've taken the L arm, that was the thing that went on this bracket, and I've just turned it from there to there, so it'll just fit in neatly in this little angle. Put that in there. There's all your patch leads and the lead that goes in the Octopad. Close that up. Okay. That's your one main case. Over here, this is a rolling bag that I've got for my hand sonic, but I don't really use it for my hand sonic. I actually use another one of these cases to contain my hand sonic. Just fits it just right. So what I do is, with the little bracket thing, I keep it on the Octopad, and just by just a little bit of pushing and adjusting, you can get the whole of that to somewhat marry up to this. Put that in there, put your foot pedal in there. There's like a little divider. It doesn't really go all the way though, but you know, it's something. And these are the mats that I use to, say, put my pedals on. So just in case I happen to sort of turn up somewhere and they don't have a carpet, I've got these. Pop them in there, put the cymbal up on top. This will be all nice and safe, you know. It's all sort of pretty much padded. And I've got my power outlet with the extension lead over in here. Just in the outer pocket. Zip that up into here, like so. Very easy. There's always like a little bit of give with the zippers on this bag, so everything sort of fits in really nice. Okay, I've been using this bag for quite a while now. Okay, that's fairly light. You got the amp, got this case here, and so forth. You got your little bag here. So you probably won't bung it all in one lot, but you can definitely do it in 2 lots. So easy. And yeah, if you just happen to have one of those sort of gigs where they've got the actual PA happening there, One thing if you've got an electronic sort of kit is you're going to need like some little monitor. Well, what would have been used as a little amplifier if you say we're playing like a small beer garden sort of gig or whatever, that can now become your monitor, because if you now add a mixer to this lot, got my hands on this little Yamaha mixer, and that fits into here, just like so. Okay, I'll be getting all my leads and so forth sort of a little bit later this week. Nice neat little Yamaha mixer I picked up about a week or so ago. It's the MG82. It's basically an 8-channel mixer. You know, you've got a couple of like single channels, you've got a couple of stereo sort of channels, and I'm going to be like learning the whole thing of mixing inside out with that. And there's a nice neat little tray that Gibraltar made. Yeah, it's Gibraltar. And believe it or not, this will just fit right in. So I've got the power pack for this sitting in here. So I don't get my leads all sort of tangled up. I always make sure I've got like a couple of dividers. They can then sit in like so. And then all I need to do is just get all my patch leads, pop them into there, and this will be carried in. So if you get called into, say, playing a gig and they say, oh, we've got a PA over there, and you're going to need some sort of monitor, that becomes your monitor. You know, you plug it in. Or you could sort of go and get some proper sort of monitors and mixers if you want to do that sort of stuff. But yeah, loads of versatility and very handy and portable. And this whole thing, excuse me, what you'd sort of seen earlier, that whole thing wouldn't even be 10 minutes to set up. Okay, you need to sort of just basically get there, you put your amp, take the cover off, open up your two cases, open up this bag, get your tripods out. Basically, it's like you know, your seat stand, your hi-hat stand with a little sort of thing, etc. on it, and the tripod for the Octopad. I've got a slightly sort of shorter sort of sports bag, but if you had a longer one, you wouldn't even need to do like what I do with boom arm. So what I did to make it sort of just pack away a little bit more neatly was to fold that down, because otherwise if that's sort of sticking out, you could break that. Best to have that out like that. Take the arm out. Just got the arm there. That then goes in. So that just allows me, by just breaking it down just that little bit, just allows me to pack it in that bag there. But mate, you know, we're drummers. We're all used to sort of like, you know, setting up and packing up hardware and so forth. So this is nothing. You get that in the position. The most important thing is you've got to get that in position. You've got to get your tripod for your Octopad in position. You put your two pedals down. Have that in a spot that you can sort of hear it, or you need to sort of face it out a little bit. Put the pads in position first, and the hi-hat. Remember that little trick with the little felts and so forth on this that I explained in an earlier video. And then pop in your Octopad. Once all those things are set up, it takes like, you know, a few minutes or so. Pop your seat on. Just get your leads, take them all out from there and from there. Patch them in. You're laughing, right? You know, what could be easier? Alright, so this is it, my mate. I'm going to sort of like finish this up, and I will say maybe sort of catch you around. Catch you.